blob with a 4-ounce lead. And there's the first bait ready to go in. So anyway, first bait going in the water now. So on the second one, similar rig, or exactly the same rig, but this time a piece of bluey, and I'm going to send it closer to the wall on the other side over there. So bluey on. Don't know whether bluey is decent bait for here, I really don't know, but it's plenty of smell on it, so it should work. Right. Top hook in. And there we are, ready to go. Again, not clipping down. So like I said, I'm going to put this one, don't know if you'll be able to see it, but down the wall, aiming towards the light on the other side over there, the red light, and down side by the side of that wall. That's on the bottom. Here we go. Trap set. Let's see what happens. Right. This session's not going to be a very long session. 2 hours maximum. Let's see what happens. Os oes 'na rywbeth, bydd o i chi'n dod. First knock there now, guys, on the mackerel and squid bait. There's a definite knock. Typical when I put the camera on, it doesn't want to know. Come on, do it again. Still there. Very slow, tentative pulls there. Something's made that initial move and picked up that bait, a little rattle. It could be a crab or a lobster, I suppose. It is that old one, isn't it? How long do you let it go to try and get hold of a bait properly? Anyway, I have got the landing net with me, or the drop net. How it's going to work on my own, I really don't know. Have it there ready, just in case. Just one eel would be good. Nah, quite typical. As soon as you pick the rod up, it doesn't want to know. I'll put it back down, keep an eye on it, and see what happens. Well, I've set up a third rod now, and I've put a 2-hook flapper on it, a sand eel on the top hook, a bluey and black lug wrap, just small, on size 1/0 hooks. Sent it out to see what's out there. Could be codling, could be whiting, dogs of course, and well, there's all sorts of stuff that could come off here. The other thing that I'm going to try is using the squid jigs again. Now, I don't know if you remember the last time I did catch that conger here. When I opened it up, it was absolutely full of squid. So I think it's only it can only be a good idea to give it a go, because if that's what the fish are eating, they could be here. So I'll give it a go now and see what happens. I'll have a few spins with it. If nothing happens, then at least I've tried. Well guys, the scratching rig wasn't in for long before the obligatory whiting on the lug and bluey mix. Now then, the question is, do I use this in there for fresh bait or not? I think I probably should. Normal chydig. Well guys, no, that wasn't anything, that was just me. That whiting had actually chugged that hook really deep. By the time I got the hook out, it spat most of his guts out anyway, so yeah, that is going to be bait. Anyway, I'm going to check this one now, the one that I did have a bit of a rattle on, and see what's what. Snagged. Wouldn't you believe it? Absolutely stuck solid. Let's see what we can do. Right guys, there's the second whiting. This one was only lip hooked, so hopefully this one will go back down the side here now. I still haven't sorted that other rod out. Yeah, it's absolutely stuck solid. Anyway, release this one, get the other one cast back out, see what I can do about that. So that's 2 whiting in the session. Normal. Right guys, so a 3rd whiting of the session on sand eel bait. I'll get this one back now as I'm going to cast this one, and there is part of the whiting that the first whiting I caught. Anyway, this one looks quite healthy. This one will go back. I lost everything on the other rig, so I'm gonna have to tie another leader to that one in a minute now. Anyway, let's get this in and see if there's any conger down there. I haven't got that much longer left. And would you know it? Yeah, the rain's going to start in a minute. Anyway, let's get another leader sorted on this one, get another rig out there. Not giving up yet. Normal chydig. Okay, so on this next rig now, I'm going to try something slightly different, where, I don't know if you can see that, but this hook, the pennel, is fixed in place, it's snared on. So I'm going to be using a bait that's roughly about this big. So I'm going to put the tail end of that whiting on there, and possibly a strip of mackerel or something down the side of it for some extra scent. I'll get that done and I'll show you when I've done it. Right guys, so there's the bait, there's the whiting and some mackerel. So I'll hook it onto the top one and then go in backwards like that one on there now, and then I'll bind that on. Making sure that the hook point is visible. Really get the eye of the hook. Try and avoid it from slipping. And what I like to do as well is just go inside the bend of the hook and give it a few twists in there too. There we go. A little bit of fresh and a little bit of stinky. Os oes rhywbeth, ddoi chi'n dol. And one more waiting. They're liking the sand eel today. Oh, this one's chugged it as well. This one's going to be bait. It's taking it right down. Anyway. Get this out again. Coming in to 8 o'clock now. I'm not going to fish until about past 8. If there's no wheels, there's no wheels. At least we haven't blanked. Let's get this one back in, normal chydig, just in case there's something else there. Again, this one's rattling. Oh, I might have missed that one though. Yeah, I think I might have missed that one. Yeah, missed that. Bit of black lug and bluey on the bottom one. Sand eel on the top. Send it out once more. I think I might have to hide the camera in a bit as well, it's getting a bit wet. Anyway, os oes rhywbeth arall rwan, ddoi chi'n dol. Like I said, it's 1:15 now. I've tried a few times with the squid jigs, nothing doing. So I'm going to dismantle that rod now and start packing up. Nothing happening on the conger baits, so it doesn't look as if it's going to happen tonight. Normal chydig. Right, it's just one more waiting. And I'll scrap this one now as well. I've just had a bit of a rattle on one of the bigger baits. Just keeping an eye on that now and see what happens. Normal chydig. Well guys, this session's come to an end now. I thought I'd seen some action on here earlier, but nah, nothing came back. So anyway, we'll wind it in. I'll pack up, get to the car, and I'll speak to you when I get home. Let's just get this in first. There you are guys, bait. Yeah, pretty much untouched really. Anyway, that's fishing, that's how it goes. So like I said, I'll speak to you when I get back home. Well, tight liners, an end of another session and the end of the year. New Year's Eve session there on Amlwch Breakwater didn't turn out to be the session that I was hoping for. But anyway, good old whiting saves the blank. Yeah, so what I'm hoping to do now in the new year is obviously push the channel on a bit further. Come February, first birthday, I'm going to do a look back at the year of the first year of the channel in February and not do highlights of this year as in end of December now. So anyway, don't forget it is free to subscribe. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Big thumbs up. It's been fantastic taking you on this journey so far guys. I'm looking forward to 2023 and going on the specimen hunt again. Anyway, like I said, not the prolific session tonight, just those waiting. No big congers to come and play tonight. So anyway, we'll go and plan the next session. And until then guys, Happy New Year, blwyddyn newydd dda. Have a good one in 2023 guys. Enjoy tonight and I'll see you again quite soon. Until then guys, keep your line.